Do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Hey 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 hey. Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? It's the Void Basement, the world's shittiest, worst podcast ever. But we're here with the one and only, produced by Swazy, Swazy with an asterisk, Swazy never lazy. Swazy with your mama, Swazy in the well, basically he's in the virtual spirit this time because sadly we ain't like big ballers yet. We ain't flying out guests just yet.
Listen.
But if we would, we could, because
G
Swayze
Fuel
is one of
sponsor
my
us.
Do it.
Swayze is one of my favorite new acts, bro. I swear. So,
Thank you.
welcome to the podcast, bro. Introduce yourself. Who are you? Who the fuck is Swayze?
I just be like making music and like beats and like I be on Discord a lot. That's pretty much me.
Yeah. Okay.
He is addicted to the. Would you say you're addicted to the internet?
To the internet, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like,
sorry.
I feel like a lot of people on Discord be mad addicted to the internet. So, we got a lot to talk about because I want to put everybody on in my little scene as to how the discords be going down these days. I felt like Swayze, you're definitely somebody that can just explain to the everyday viewer what Discord culture is like, what Discord music culture is like, and what the fuck you got going on with, especially with your newest drops and shit. So
For sure.
yeah, bro, I'm happy to have you. Happy
No,
to have
I'm
you.
super stoked to be here. Like I was so hyped as soon as you came to me with the idea. I was like, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Let's go,
yeah.
let's go.
Well, I actually discovered you probably maybe 2020, but like the very beginning. I feel like pre-COVID, like February. Honestly, if I had to pinpoint it, because like I just became friends with Austin with a Y, and obviously at the time you, Austin, and like Dylan Longworth were like the trio of like new shit like in my feed, just blowing up my fucking SoundCloud with god tier shit. And it's just crazy to see how far you guys have came. Like, would you say like when do you remember meeting us? Do you remember at all like seeing the Void Basement or anything like that, or not the ego
I
trip or
can't-
anything,
First
but
impressions of the void.
I can't remember the exact like first. I think if I'm remembering correctly, it was like it was either you were talking with Austin about the first little fest you did. It was either you were talking about
oh
getting
shit, yeah,
Austin to
that
do it,
Oh fuck
or
yeah.
if you were
then
just
that
like
was 2019 for sure.
No, that was 2020.
that was
Oh no,
2020.
no,
Basement
yeah,
Fest was
2020.
2021.
Yeah, Fest.
Basement Fest 1 was March 2021.
Damn, so yeah, bro. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had heard of you probably first before you had heard of me, because at the time I wasn't really friends with Austin and Y that much, but
We were
it's just
working on
crazy to
it.
see, like, all right, at that time, I think you didn't even have Thug and B as an account.
Nah.
You didn't even have fucking anything. And now to
Nah.
see Bad Habits, newest drop, by the way, people.
New
Go
drop.
fucking click that link.
In the bio.
Spam click that shit. If you don't spam click it, then your mom's a hoe. All right. But yeah, I would say that is accurate to actually when exactly we met, like in terms of VCs and shit, because I think that's when the whole VC scene really popped off. Was around that time.
Yeah,
Like Awesome Button Fest. Like I don't know if you remember Awesome Button Fest.
I remember
That
Button
was like
Fest.
for me.
That was like the first time we like talked. I remember we had a miscommunication because like I was trying to watch the fest and you thought I was like trying to get on it last minute, and I was like, nah, bro, I don't really care. Like I'm just trying to watch it, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
no,
trying to watch,
no,
man. Be like that.
I'd be so confused, bro, because the thing about the internet, would you say this is a big problem with the internet where like you read something so wrong
Definitely.
than how the person actually says? And that's what's kind of wacky about the internet, because I feel like a lot of beefs start over the dumbest shit.
100%.
Like I never try to start, yeah, I never try to use harsh verbiage or anything, but no, yeah, that was then yeah, that was probably 2021 then. My bad, I had this shit mixed
Yeah,
up, but
no.
we met in IRL. We should explain the
Yeah, we met in
IRL
IRL.
meeting of
Yeah, that was
Void
sick.
Basement X,
That was sick.
Swayze
Thank you
X,
for that
Awesome with a
birthday
Y.
gift.
Shout out to the Overcast family over at Overcast.
That was so sick.
Your show was incredible in Philly. You really blessed Philly that night.
I was really faded.
I just
I
remember
passed out twice.
you were the first person I saw out of
We
the
were
camp.
fucked
No,
up.
actually, no. I think Austin with a Y was the first person
No,
I saw
yeah,
out of
we
your little
saw
camp.
you.
And
I
was
remember-
Like,
Oh my god, we were like, Austin! Austin!
I remember because I was like, you had a Mizkif hoodie on, and I was like, that's so fire.
Fuck yeah.
Hell, I needed to well,
Yo,
the
he
thing
was
is,
like,
I
I'm gonna
needed
wear my
something.
Miskif hoodie.
One, I had just gotten it. Two, I was like, that's the most distinguishable piece of merch you could
Yeah.
wear to such an internet-based show. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody fucks with
That's a
Twitch.
flex,
Right,
bro.
Like most people that I
look
know,
what
that
happened. You put that
Look at where it
you
got
put
you.
that energy
Look
in
at
the
where it
air,
Boom.
got
and then you got on Mizkif. Look at that, bro. Crazy.
Oh yeah, true, yeah,
True.
true. I
Shout out
forgot about
Miskif. Shout
that.
out TK.
Not to Ego Fest,
Not to
but
Ego Fest, but we were on Miskif stream.
I
it's just
brought it
crazy
up,
because
so.
like
Yeah, bless.
when I met you in Philly, bro, like if I was gonna know like the journey you were gonna go on right after that show with all the three like new drops you've had, like headaches, bad habits, like would you say you were prepared to come home and just like go through the most like epic musical evolution of your life? Like did that show inspire you or some shit? Like was you feeling some type of way? Like
Uh,
bro, give me the answers.
that's like a. To be honest, that's like a packed question because, uh, like first of all, that weekend was probably like one of the best, like if not the best, like weekend of my life. I got to meet so
I was
many.
gonna ask you if it was your favorite show. Yeah, that
Not
definitely
only,
was top five
not
favorite
only just
show.
my favorite show, I got to like meet, like shake hands and just talk to so many people, hear so many voices, see so many faces that I like
True, bro.
Yeah, I met a lot
never
of people
thought I
that day.
got to see. And like it's funny you say like were you prepared to like handle or like were you expecting like this to like take off when you got back? Like I dead ass heard like it's like I got off the plane from the best weekend of my life and went to sleep and then woke up to the worst news of my life. And then from then it was kind
Oh
of
yeah, true.
like a falling impact of like, well now I have to do my best. Like there's no like time to
Yeah,
like
I
I
know I have to do something.
there's no time to like try to
Anybody who goes
progress.
through your timeline can see that, bro. Like if you really just take 5 seconds to see your timeline, bro, it explains like, all right, this was pre, and then the Overcast show, and then now it's just like
They have turned into a whole
straight
different
fire.
demon. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whole different
yeah.
type time.
So how did Bad Habits come together anyway? That's your newest,
Bad
track. I
habits.
might as well.
Uh
Yeah, I want to hear that story.
that's actually such a funny like story. Like so like it I think it was in either like it was in like a server that was based around I think Wubs or a
Oh,
server,
okay,
or it was
okay.
just the
Shout out
the
Wubs.
Gorset Discord server, one of the two. But I was just like looking for beats. I was just perusing the Discords, trying to find beats,
Everybody's always
Wait,
flipping beats
and
on these servers. That's the one thing about Discord I really like.
I'm very fascinated by
It really is it's like a
production.
deep SoundCloud clone in a
right.
way if you just
Yeah.
follow certain
But
servers.
Discord servers go so
what
deep.
you don't usually see though is like I see Joe Boy, crazy producer Billsbury Joe Boy, sending a beat, and I'm like,
The
and it's
legend, the
like an
legend.
old, it's like a super old message, not like too old, but like nobody's like drawn any attention to it. So I like send it back to Joe, and I'm like, has anyone done anything with this? And he was like, no. And I was like, let me have it. And he was like, all right, well, let me see if my friend did any production on it. And then like Joe just
Boom.
ended up like not telling me anything for like a couple of weeks. And then I was like, whatever happened with that one beat? And he was like, oh yeah, I asked my friend and they don't think they did anything on it. I was like, well then send it to me. So he sends me the beat. I like did
Easy as
something.
that. Easy as
I
that.
did something on it like forever ago and just like didn't know how to finish it. And then I was like, Joe, who would sound good on it? And we both kind of agreed that like Veo would sound crazy on it. And like Veo was one of the people.
I definitely agree.
Veo was one of the people I got to meet in Philly, so I was always like excited to work with Veo if I got the chance. And like they were stoked too, and they went crazy on it. That's
That's
pretty much how I came together.
bro. They earned the end of the song a little like just rip because like I knew it was gonna be crazy when you were starting the track with that beat because that beat was insane, yo.
No,
How
yeah.
did so how old is that? That's like what, like a few months or like is this over the course of like a year or
Uh,
how long would you say the beat was sitting in the fucking Discord server, yo? How this
I have
Discord
no
server is a
clue.
Dude,
museum, yo.
I be seeing glimpses, bro. Bro.
Dang. All right. Well, that's
Totally
crazy though.
background.
I mean, would you say this is a common story with all these Discord type based, internet based songs? Like people just kind of show up to a server, make a few friends,
People
and
just
then you just kind
online.
of collaborate from there, or like because I feel like this is kind of where music is going as a whole. Because like influencers are starting to make music, and that's just a weird spear in itself. Like fucking Jake Paul's making raps and shit now. Like
Yeah. I feel like that's like how like a lot of people want to like see the process is like you like go on Discord, you communicate these servers, you find people that are like doing the same things as you, and like you just like make music. But like honestly, I feel like it doesn't always work like that. I feel like it's like more of
Yeah,
like
it's much more complicated in
I
practice. I
I
feel
feel like
like
yeah. What's
there's
your
a
experience
lot to
like?
do.
everyone's like way like is like a lot everyone's like really focused on being an individual most of the time, which like you can't really fault them for because like no one in this world's gonna look out for you besides you at the end of the day.
Yeah, people just want to take your
Yeah,
shit.
sometimes the VCs do be a little clout based. Like it's like
Yeah.
just a big like cock circle of like circle jerking and shit.
Yeah.
And I get it, but it's
But a
like
lot of the times you
yeah,
do
it's
find the
not as
energy
like
you're looking
personal.
for, like if you like look hard
Yeah,
enough.
when you find like a diamond in the rough, yeah, it's
It's
like
like
alright,
3
you're
a.m.
dope as
VC
fuck.
versus
Yeah,
like 6 p.m. VC,
Yeah, I feel like most
like real
people
one
I
shit.
feel like most people probably like go through like more like non-productive like energy on Discord than they do like productive energy on Discord. Like
yeah.
I'm definitely
Yeah,
like
would you say
Yeah,
you
rapport.
it's more of just like
would
a
you say you
pastime. Like
do better in the VC?
sorry, what?
Oh, okay. You say it's more like a pastime, more like a way of life. You wouldn't say it's actually promoting more like obviously it helps with your growth, but does it would you say it doesn't help with the productivity at all
I mean,
for like your actual music?
well, like I don't know. I go back and forth on it because like uh, personally, like it all really depends on me. Like I could be in a VC full of like six people, streams on. They all got crazy beats. They're all doing something crazy, and like I could just be like, you know what, I'm not feeling
Someone's
it.
playing
Yeah,
Roblox.
I'm not
Someone's
feeling
like,
it. Like I don't know, but like it definitely. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't help to be surrounded by that. It's just cool to know that there's so many people that have like it almost makes you like hungrier to like keep doing more
yeah, it makes
because
you want to do
you're
shit.
like
To
Yeah.
me, it kind of
everyone
reminds me
has
of
the
like
same
the
energy as me. I better like put like every little bit of
yeah, damn
energy I
straight.
can into it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's like the same energy as like, all right, do I have friends in the studio or do I not have friends in the studio?
Yeah.
You know, it's like sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Like for me, I personally work better alone, like just quiet by myself. But sometimes you need that like little bit of clowning around, you know, showing the people live like what you're doing, like getting critiques because you're not obviously you're not fucking perfect. Like I'm sure Kanye goes through hella fucking, you know, cycles of his shit before it even touches anybody's ears. The same with like Drake, the same with all these rappers.
Oh
Would you
yeah, for
say
sure.
you have a more would you say you're more like, you know, quick with your, you know, beats and production like in terms of like churning them out, like you have just a bunch of ideas, or would you say you're more of the producer that's really editorial, really mix heavy, really like back and forth with the idea? Or would you say you know, once you have something it's clear, it's cut, you show everybody in the VC, it's out? Like
Um,
I don't know. What's your style
when
like?
it comes to
It's a
beats,
lot. It's a loaded question. I'm sorry. I'm hitting you hard today, Swazy. I need the
no,
answers,
you're
bro.
good. You're good. I'm so ready for it. That's a little bit of a lie, but we don't gotta dig into it. But
It's cool. Just fake it till you make it. Come on.
but I do think like I'm not consistent when it comes to like a process of beats. Like I'll make like a bunch of beats that I love, and sometimes they'll be like sometimes I'll find a flow where I can just make like any beat I want in like 5-10 minutes, like, and then I'll structure it later, and like that'll take me like an hour or so, and like basically like I'm not consistent when it comes to beats. Like anything could happen when me making a beat, but when it comes to like
That's a
Anything.
pattern I've
when it comes to
noticed.
me
Yeah.
making a song though, like my friends will notoriously like say like I have an ability to just like pump out like good like vocals all the time, like, and I
Well, for
don't
those of you
fully
guys who
believe
don't
it.
know, it's like you are on three collectives, bro. You are on three fucking collectives, bro. How do you even? We got to get into that after this, but like, how the hell do you even manage that? That's a lot. Holy
What, being
shit.
in three
Like, damn.
collectives? That's not much.
Yeah.
That's not much.
It's not. It's just.
It's a lot of light work. Come on.
This man do be grinding, y'all. I swear.
Grind
Click the
some.
link. Click the fucking
Click the
link,
link.
bro. Let me put you on today.
It's
So basically what you're saying though is you really don't have a straightforward method to your madness. You kind of just it's how it is. You know, it's just how it
Yeah,
comes.
like I definitely have like my little bits of sauce and like plugins and like everything
A little bit of
that like
sauce.
I have like that like in my arsenal that are like things like techniques and stuff, but like it's never really like it's never like a consistent method to like okay, this is how I make a fire beat. But like when it comes to like songs, I like I don't know why. Like I just most of the time like there's obviously like I'm not like the greatest. Like I make some ass here and there, that's for sure. But like when it comes
Oh
It's a
well,
part
you
of the
know,
but
process. You gotta get the gunk
but
out.
like I don't really like write lyrics, so I kind of just like yell whatever I feel into the mic, and most of the time like it comes out well. I feel like years of like trying to be like a rapper helps because like now the genre that I want to be in is
yeah.
more like I don't have to focus on like trying to sound like the coolest person anymore, which is like such a blessing because like I'm not the coolest person in the world. So like
Nah, yeah, that is a common thing with rapping. You know what I'm saying? You get your ego built the fuck up because it's like, yeah, I'm the hot shit.
it
Yeah,
just
I
gets
gotta be a
it
flexer.
just gets boring after a while, like feeling like you like
Yeah, every song sounds the same after a while.
I did see some of your old music videos where you were like on like more of like I guess like a cloud rap wave slash like more trappy,
yeah,
real plug and B type
I
shit.
still love that style, like love that music so much. I just
But but your plug and B stuff is so different now. You can't even lie. Like it's on a different level
yeah, like I
nowadays,
do that
bro.
stuff for
Like
fun all the time because
it's
I
impressive.
love making that music. It's just more or less like
Yeah.
I can't really take it serious because it feels like I'm more boxed in when I'm doing that stuff, and like I don't really like that. Like I like to feel like I can do whatever I
I
want.
Yeah,
I think
feeling
the
claustrophobic.
I think some of your Thug and B stuff, like for those who don't know, that's the alter ego where the swag shit is out. That's the full swag Swazy.
Full
That's that
sauce.
stuff to me is like, yeah, it's definitely different than the classics though. Like,
For sure.
it could be something big. Like that's what I like about you. You actually just pursue all your ideas. You're actually grinding. But
Yeah.
if you had to put someone onto your music, what would you recommend? Like, what is the Swayze track that makes a Swayze fan in your opinion? Like
Headaches probably.
for sure, I would definitely agree with that statement because that song is like so Swayze pattern, so Swayze style.
That song is the
Like
first song that I entirely like. Well, not entirely because Braham did like a lot of the melodies, but like that I put like a fat amount of energy like into the production like myself in that I am like proud of like in a long time. Like people, if you notice
the
like
ups and downs of it are great.
if you notice like the way like my discography at least on SoundCloud works, like I went through a period of like a lot of self-produced stuff, and then like I kind of didn't really like how good of a producer I was, and like I kept trying to make better beats, but I couldn't, and like I just took time to like get better at producing, and I started hopping on other people's beats, and then like
Hmm.
since then, like the only like self-prod song that I've really dropped is Headaches, and that song goes like that's
Well,
my favorite song
the
that
ups
I've
and
dropped
downs of it are
recently.
crazy. It feels like a roller coaster ride. Yeah, that whole song it's not really a headache. It's more of a head massage, bro.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
with the deep
I
Discord
would have
sounds,
called it head massage, but it didn't really have the same ring to it. So
Head massage.
That's just so yeah. That's definitely the one for the Swayze listener. All right, we'll put that link in the description as well because that is one of my favorites. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like ever since last year, like you really just you've been putting in the work.
yeah.
It's almost yours. It really is. Where'd you get the name Swayze anyway?
It's
Like,
someone just kind of called me that in fourth grade, and like, I,
yo, that's so legendary. Yo, my Big Mac is from fourth grade as well,
yeah,
so
that's
I
sick.
feel
Like
that.
I remember it was like
Wow.
after
It's a
school.
formative time.
It was like after
Where'd
Some
school.
you
after school type
Yeah,
shit.
where are you from, if you're allowed to say?
St. Louis,
Like,
Missouri.
oh, Missouri. Okay, yeah. So, the school out there was crazy or what? I know a few people out there,
Yeah, I just met someone from
It's
and I know it's got some rats up in the school. I heard
there. Rats
before,
up is
bro. That's the
crazy.
one
I.
complaint I've heard about Missouri schools in my
It's
life.
definitely like there's definitely like bad areas, and I definitely got into like bad things, but like I'm not gonna act like I had like the most troubled like childhood. Like
Don't we all get
I
into
went
some
to a
shit?
good school. Like I went to probably the best public school in St. Louis. So like
Mm.
Well,
I
hey, you got a
hated
big brain
school. I
from
didn't
it.
do good in school, but I did go to a good school.
What was your favorite class? I always like wondering what people's favorite class is.
Like, man, like it sounds so
Because low
corny.
key, I'm a history
It sounds
buff.
so corny because like I skipped so many like classes that it's hard to really pinpoint what my favorite class was.
Bam.
It's like
I
that.
can only really pinpoint my favorite teachers, and those were like the
Is it,
Atlas teachers, which were like the alternative thing that they put us in. Like they're like
Like the specials
smaller,
and
yeah, like
shit.
smaller classrooms
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
like art and
I had a
music and
special teacher
shit.
as well. He would let me play PS4. He was a
Dude,
legend.
do y'all have woodshop? Woodshop
I
was
never took
fucking
Nah,
wood
I
lit.
never
shop,
had
but like
woodshop.
we did have a wood
Nah.
shop.
Oh, I took woodshop for like 2 years.
The weirdest shit that, the thing that broke school for me, like when I was a real young bull, was how we had to dissect owl shit. Like, what the
Oh
Yeah,
fuck?
my god,
man.
no, it was
Y'all really
vomit.
got.
It's owl
You remember
vomit.
that? Oh, it's vomit?
Yeah,
Even worse.
they
Like, what the hell?
regurgitate the bones when
Why
they
the
eat
hell are we
damn.
looking through owl vomit for some bones, bro? Like, can't we just do this shit on an app? Like, you really got me looking
We
through
got
owl
iPads,
vomit?
bro. We got iPads. What the fuck is this?
Bro, they had us dissect.
What
Like,
are we,
They had us
barbarians?
dissect frogs in middle school. Like it
yo,
was so
you
Bro,
were
I
part
had
effed.
of
to
that
dissect a
generation? That's
worm and
crazy.
a frog.
My state banned that. They
Bro, my
banned
worm
letting kids do
shit
that.
on me
I think we had to
when he fucking
I think
dissected
we had to
me.
dissect worms too. I can't remember though, for real.
Fuck
Like, that shit
worms,
is
bro.
traumatizing, low key. Like, what the fuck?
It was disgusting. Bro, I was a fucking vegetarian. I was like,
Yuck.
But
okay.
I guess we gotta learn. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fucking
But I didn't learn
I would
anything.
always say my favorite class
A.
is
I didn't learn
history.
shit, dog.
Yeah, what would you say what would your advice for new producers be? Like, how did you learn production? I'm always curious
Oh,
about what YouTubers you watch and
so
shit.
that's
Like,
I actually have
or
like a really interesting like story for that. So like
bet, bro. Let us know.
every time I'm in Discord, I produce on Ableton, and like I'm not like the most
Mm.
insane producer at all. Like I'm a pretty like
Ableton
standard
is-
like decent like I make cool beats here and there. Like I'm a good producer, but I'm not nothing crazy.
That's sauce. Yeah, that's
But
what
like
it's
people
for.
see Ableton and they think it's like so insane. Like they're like, how do you like use
You're a god.
Ableton? Like it's
I
got
hate
some like
Ableton.
weird
I've tried it.
press.
Ableton is a headache. Ironically.
It's got some like weird like energy to it. Yeah, I don't know why people think it
Dude,
that
it's
It
way.
got a
does,
weird
bro.
vibe going on. Like I feel like when he has Ableton open, I need to like stage the room or some
But
shit.
it's because most people are more used to just seeing FL. Whenever I was trying to like
Yeah.
rap, like my producers that I worked with, like my homies that are like my friends, still my friends to this day, like they all produced on Ableton. So I always just got used to seeing Ableton and like kind of understanding how
Really,
it
yo.
worked. So like whenever I
I
got my
always saw
computer, I
FL.
was like, I'm gonna get Ableton. Like that just makes sense. So like from there, I just
I,
kind of went with like what I saw. And so like the one thing I can say, like the one tip I can give is like definitely like go to tutorials on YouTube because that's the best thing that you can get like that you can have now.
YouTube is free.
But like don't let
True.
people tell you like what's easiest and like whatever like is like good for your eyes to look at, whatever makes most sense to you visually, that's going to be the easiest like DAW for you to pick up, whether it's FL, Logic, Ableton, Pro Tools,
That's how I see
Cubase,
it. True, bro. I tried them
Reaper,
both,
all of
and
them.
Ableton is just makes no freaking
But
sense
like that,
to me. Ableton, like, it's Ableton's really good if you're recording vocals though, because like it's super intuitive with the vocals, in my opinion. But for me, yeah, it's the same. It's like Apple to Android for me. It's like whatever you like to use, you'll have the same power at the end of the day, like the same harnessable power. But
I think all DAWs
it's like
are the
how do you like
same.
it?
Like it really all depends. Like
Literally,
yeah, everything is a fucking just
I
a
know
track at the end of the
I know
day.
producers that are
That's
like
what
make
it is.
insane beats that I could never make, and they produce on Reaper. Shout out CL. CL's insane. Uses Reaper. I don't
I've
understand how
seen
she
a
does it,
couple
but
Reapers.
that's insane to me.
I've
Reaper.
seen people make crazy shit with GarageBand iOS,
I
bro.
used to.
Like it's
I
Yeah.
That's where I
crazy.
started producing is GarageBand iOS.
GarageBand iOS.
Same,
Baby.
same. I'll be in class like just trying to be the next best like Waka Flocka impersonator.
No man, I
Shit
used
was
to try and
hard,
make
yeah.
like Pierre Bourne type beats on like my phone. Like I remember I had like a
Yo, that takes effort.
dude.
Holy
No,
shit.
like
Real
somehow
effort.
Oh my
I remember
God.
somehow I downloaded like a Pierre Bourne drum kit from Reddit. Like and I got it on my phone and I had it in GarageBand.
Classic.
Like it was like the craziest shit
That's
ever.
tough.
Like
That's
I was
tough.
making legit
That's
Pierre beats
fucking
and
tough.
I remember I was posting them on this one Reddit, and people were going absolutely insane because it was like a Reddit like dedicated to like GarageBand iOS producers.
GarageBand, I've seen that fucking
Bruh.
subreddit, bro. It's just GarageBand iOS
And
only.
I was getting
That shit's dumb
so
as
much
hell.
love on there. They were like, "This is
Oh
insane!
my
How'd you
god.
do this?"
Well,
How'd
it's
you
like
do
using
it?
a PS2 to make a video game or some shit. Like it is a flex. Like
It's
Steve
innovative.
Lacy flexed with that. He was like,
It's
"Yeah,
innovative.
I record platinum records with that."
Hey,
But what would you say is
Huh.
like your content you're excited for coming out? Like, do you got any artists that are gonna drop that you're looking forward to? Because I always like finding out that shit too. Because I feel like it all correlates. Like what you're hyped for is what we should be hyped for because we know you're gonna get inspired from that shit.
well, but
In a way, I guess.
like the people like around me, is that what you're talking about?
I mean, yeah, if it is people around you, I know you're more with the underground, less with the mainstream shit. Like, you're
Oh
not gonna
yeah.
go be like, Ed Sheeran's new album's gonna be the greatest. Like,
No. Right
I
now,
mean, unless you are.
right now, like the people, I don't like. I don't know. I'm really terrible at keeping up with what everyone's doing. I know Dylan.
I'm so bad at
I know
keeping up with
Dylan's
people.
about to drop a song produced by me and Dez Foreman. That's really good, and I'm really excited for people to hear that. Uh,
Okay, okay.
Besides that, like I don't really know what a lot of my friends are doing. I know a bunch of people just dropped music. Like Veo dropped a song. Ducku just dropped a song with I think Sudbath, and I think someone else is on it. Fuck. I'm sorry to whoever I'm forgetting. Like
It's okay. Y'all got Instagram. Y'all got Twitter.
I'm sorry.
It'll be on my
Watch that
Instagram
shit,
story
yeah.
probably. I'll
sorry.
be
Yeah,
keeping up.
if you watch our
I try to
Instagram
keep up.
story, like, just...
But hella people
That's
just
crazy
drop, so
though.
it's hard for me to think about like what's coming out. I know,
It's a lot to
but
think
like
about, yeah.
Dylan is dropping that song, and it is crazy. You can hear snippets of it on Dylan's TikTok right now. They're crazy.
Oh, shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure I just posted that TikTok with a Swazy beat on it,
Yeah.
and that was a good beat. So good shit. You are a good producer. Stop clowning yourself,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, fucking Alex showed me some of your shit, and then when we went to Overcast, I was like, damn, we better smoke
Yeah,
this motherfucker.
we drove. We were listening to some Leroy driving at like
blowing
80
gas.
miles an hour, blowing stop
Middle of
signs.
Philly, blowing stop.
What a
Yeah,
great show,
allegedly,
yo! Really
bro.
was
Oh my
legendary
God.
time, Swayze.
Yeah, that was
And I'm
crazy.
very proud
We
to
were
see what
going
you're
crazy.
doing,
We're
bro.
having you back. We have couches now for you to sleep on. So.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got couches for
I'm
you,
so
bro.
down.
Let's go.
Dude, yeah, we were going
We're gonna be in the
crazy at
band, though.
Daria Court Philly, man. That was so wild. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I was so faded.
A legendary
wild.
moment.
Big Mac.
Swayze was
I
so because we gave you that gas pack, bro. We brought the
Yeah, bro, I almost
stingers,
passed
yo.
out twice.
I remember that
2 hours.
like that girl was like passing out in the crowd, and
Oh my
the freaking everyone was acting like I was trying to get in a fight with the like lady.
Yeah, everyone thought you were trying to fight someone, but you were
Nah,
just
but
trying
that
to get
lady
her
was
out
trying to
of the
fight you,
building,
bro.
And everyone was trying to fight you, but you were
And I was trying to
get
keep
her
you
No,
out.
yeah,
grounded
and the
because I
bar
was
lady
like,
was
that
like, "You
lady's
can't
been
come back to the
tweaking.
bar," and I was like, "I don't care about coming back to the bar." But everyone thought it was like a whole fight
Yeah.
because we were being loud,
Oh
and
my
I'm like,
God,
"Bro, it's
bro.
music playing. Come on, that gotta be loud."
TLA, yeah, the fucking TLA.
Yeah, you're on a different. The aliens have invaded your
The
brain,
aliens
bro.
are
Because
with us.
Overcast was all the Overcast members were killing that shit. Like,
It was so
it was like
wild,
a family.
though.
It was a family
You
reunion,
know
to be
real.
that
honest.
fucking show was a birthday gift for me? That shit was crazy. Thank you.
But yeah, I guess we got one final question for you, Swayze. What do you consider the scariest moment of your whole life?
The
No
scariest,
hot sauce for you today.
the scariest moment.
Yeah.
Scariest time.
I feel like, obviously don't incriminate yourself,
Yeah.
but,
Well,
if it was some shicey
feel
shit,
free to not
you could
say
be a little
something,
PG, but
The
yeah.
best way
I
I
feel
can
like,
the best way like I can describe it is like I feel like I've been through some scary ass moments for sure, but like I feel like this like for example like I've been shot. I've been through panic attacks. I thought I was gonna OD before. I lost my mom. I had
damn,
to
I
go
felt
through a lot in my life,
like,
but like
That was a lot.
the best way, and this is not to sound cliche or corny, but like I feel like the scariest moments are further ahead of me in life, and I'm more focused on the other moments, not the scariest moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Respectable.
there you go. And
I like
that's
that,
and
yeah.
that's how he fucking answers it,
That's
people.
the Swayze sauce coming through for the end of the episode, y'all.
Dropping
Well,
wisdom.
anything to promote, obviously. We got bad habits. We're not going to give you the hot sauce until we're in person,
Yeah,
alright?
once you come.
First time
through
I
for
see
an
you, it's on
episode,
site. I'm throwing a pepper bomb right at you.
it's on
Whoops.
site. It's on
I'm
site.
gonna
With some,
die.
deadly hot sauce.
You might.
You won't
Make sure
die. That would be the scariest moment of your life. You'd be like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
Big
Yeah,
Mac? What are you
that's
doing
what I
here?
meant by scariest moments were ahead of me. I knew this was gonna happen. You know what I mean?
That was one of the coolest answers for that question we've
That
ever
was
had,
pretty
honestly.
tough,
Because
yeah,
that's one of the best questions because you really get to find out,
We
like,
had someone almost like get shot outside the military base and shit, but like that was
yeah,
I think the
like
answer is up there.
everybody's lives is so different but so
Impact.
interconnected,
Yeah,
and it's
I
always
really just
weird.
couldn't. I couldn't pinpoint one thing because so many things have impacted me so
Yeah,
much.
it's hard to think. We try to give people like the time to think about it while we prepare the hot
But you was
sauce,
ready. He was
but-
like, "Fuck that scary shit. I'm
Fuck
on
that
to the
scary
next thing.
shit.
I'm
I'm
evolved."
up,
And
bro.
everybody should know this.
I respect
Swayze is
that.
on an
I
upward
will
spiral,
let you
bro.
know
You're doing
if
some
we
good
do
shit.
that and you like ask me questions, like you might get like a whole different side of me, like the most belligerent, like worst answers
Oh
ever.
my god.
Dude,
Nah.
I feel
I think you've been. This has been a pretty good episode,
This has been a great
honestly.
episode, yeah, bro. It's been a pleasure to have
We're
you.
definitely gonna
Very
link
excited
all your
to have
music.
you.
We'll probably, we can't play your music because DistroKid will be like,
Yeah,
yeet.
we'll get copyrighted, but
DistroKid's good now. They got the upgrades, the AI upgrades.
yeah, that DMC
But
upgrade.
I want you to get your fucking streams anyway. So go click the links.
Click the link.
Thank you,
Click the
Swayze.
Thank you
fucking
guys,
Instagram,
for real.
bitch.
Good ass
I
episode,
love you guys.
yo.
Yeah, if you wanna stay on the call, we can
Yeah.
chit chat.
Yeah, for
Alright,
sure.
but
I'm down.
peace.
I'm down for a minute.
Peace, Void family. We got some more shit coming. It'll be announced on the Instagram. We're fucking pretty good about that. Deuces.